Hi everyone, I'm Cinder89, and welcome to the finale of Bioshock. So what did I decide to do? That's right, we're gonna have a little fun. Frozen Field is tempting. Frozen Field may not be a bad idea either. And we'll still take, all around you. That's also tempting. But, no, we're gonna stick with well, no. We're gonna stick with Human Inferno, actually. So we're gonna do that. For this, I'm gonna show you the wrench option, because it's something nobody would really think about doing. I'm sure a lot of people have already shown this. It's a thing now, but, why don't I do it? What would the Russian bear and the American eagle do if they discovered our paradise? Our secrecy is our shield. Okay, Fontaine, let's go.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole. But you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Really? You've made it business this entire time, Fontaine. Hi. Fontaine's Adam. There's what I was talking about. Well, let's just go ahead and get rid of the first one. No. And he's gonna slap you back. And here we go. Now, Incinerate won't work well on this one. Ow. Yeah, let's go, let's fight! Bring it! Bring it! Like men! Let's slug this out! Go away. Now you want to run up here.
This is what I get.
And drain the atom. Like so.
You think I'm alone in
Now.
this world? I got more than
Now there's a security alert. If you have the time, this will actually go away faster. There is a shutdown right over there, as you can see. It's right here. You can go ahead and use it. This is one of the reasons I said bring money. There we go. Now it's just a fight. You can hack them if you want to, and you can use them. That's right. Let's go, Mr.
Catch my breath.
No.
And I'm gonna bury you and all their legs.
Last phase. Burn. And it's electrical. Now, as you can see, if you have Armored Shell, he's really not going to do a lot. You just need to just go at him. He also summons in this third and last phase, he summons minions to help him. I'll heal because I can. Stick! And once you do that, game's over. Don't die at the end by the splicers. Make sure you have full health when you
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I know what is. And now,
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? what I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
And that's Bioshock. A very short and sweet ending. That's the good ending. The bad one you can see online. It's far more sinister. Much more sinister. But that's the good ending. I really like it. You save the little sisters and give them a chance, a real chance, and it's really cool. And they all grow up and have, you know, families, and they're there holding the character's hand, Jack, who you play as, holding your hand there at the end when they're all grown up. Really cool. I really enjoyed it. I would have liked it stretched out somehow, just to be a little longer, but that is that's how I decided to do it. I kind of wish there was, like I said, a little more to the ending, just to show a little more. But it's short, sweet. It's still well done. But we're not done, because that goes really fast. So, why don't we have a little bit of fun? That is why you can still use the wrench. You can always use the wrench.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on.
Take the elevator up to Fontaine. Okay. This time I'm going to show, because that went really fast, I'm going to show you electric gel and just how well electric gel works. I showed you the wrench was the one I really wanted to show off. Yeah, you may be thinking, the wrench? Can you really use the wrench? Yes. Yes, you can. And it's very satisfying. Would you kindly grab something? Yeah, you know, at the very beginning, and you grab that wrench. And that is his doom. Not anything else, but the wrench. It's just satisfying to use the basic weapon of the game, the first weapon of the game, and beat him to death with it. There's something just immensely gratifying about that. You can't use melee attacks in games anymore, especially shooters. Not like that. Not against a boss like that. Yeah, but it's just to take the wrench, upgrade the wrench, and just use it is amazing. It's so cool. I love it. That's one of the great things about this game. You can tackle it in a few different ways. So, this time we're going to do electric gel. Now, for the electric gel, again, you really want electric flesh. That's really the thing, and an upgraded chemical thrower, so you can save some of it. Operate the elevator, and let's go again, Fontaine! Much fun. I really hope you enjoyed the whole wrench beatdown. 'Cause I know I did.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole. But
There's
you
you're
were
unable
also
to save the
the
game. There are no
closest thing I
Vita
ever
chambers
had
nearby. If
to
you
a
die, you must
solid.
continue from saved progress. That's why you want to save before you come in.
Betrayal, kid.
I don't know why I didn't interrupt him. You've heard this before.
Business.
Fontaine. It will save there for you, thankfully, so you can reload and just do the boss fight. Hi. Bye. There's one. Yes, as the other 3 fill, I'm already training one. Okay, electric gel time. Electric gel.
You think you got a shot at this?
Huh, works better than I remember. Drain.
Only getting started.
You think I'm
Now.
alone in this world? I got more than enough mugs to watch my back while I recharge.
Do you? Do you really?
Come and get it, Luke!
Where'd you freeze off to? Gel. Next. Okay, the electric gel works way better than I remember. Drain. It's a shame you get all this Adam that you can't spend. Okay, now he's electric. I don't remember if it works. No, it doesn't work as well. This is the part. It doesn't work as well here, but it still does a lot of damage. You can do a lot of damage with it. You can also have fun with exploding buck shotgun, which I like to. There you go. But as you can see, you can use the. You can't use it for the entire way. No, just brightness. My bad. Yeah, it's on medium. Just making sure. Drain. So if you've built up correctly, you've got the right stuff, you can just smoke Atlas. Just smoke.
I sent you topside.
Like, not even a threat.
Showed you what you was, what you was capable of.
Now, since we've seen that already, let's load again. I don't need to go back all the way to the proving grounds now that I think about it. In fact, I won't. Let's load here. This is the last way you can fight him, really, that I can think of just off the top of my head. You've seen the electric gel method, which works extremely well. You've seen the wrench method, which is a lot of fun and still works extremely well. Method 3 is just to fight him straight up, with you just using, you know, what you would normally use. Stick, I'm going to show off the heat-seeking RPGs. The grenade launcher in general works extremely well. It'll take a lot of damage. Plus, the heat-seeking RPGs will go find him. There we go. There's one set. Now, because you can only carry 6 RPGs with you, that's kind of a thing. Get hit.
You think I'm
Make sure to shut down.
I got more than enough.
Oh, if you don't have armored shell.
While I recharge.
That reminds me. The other thing I wanted to show off. Where is it? You can wait, Fontaine. There's a gene bank. You can switch things up in between rounds. This is particularly useful on hard. Is it? If you can get him over here, you can electric bolt him in the water. That's always fun. I think it's over here. Yes! You can auto hack, or just hack it. You see, it's not that hard to hack. Heck, I'll buy it out, just because. There's a health station you can use. Be careful with it, don't let it get blown up, but you can regenerate your health there. Again, really useful on hard. Or if you're going the not good route, you're going the bad route, the evil route, you can, you won't have armored shell, so you'll be taking more damage. Bye out. Where did this go? There he is. And one more time. Go. Load.
Wait a minute.
Now, I'll show what happens if you don't drain the atom from him.
Cut you into bits.
If you're too slow. This is why Sport Boost 2 is handy. If you take too long...
What are you waiting for? Hit him with the needle!
Yeah, I mean, they really are generous with the time. But if you don't... If you don't, the phase restarts. He's back at full health and has all of his health back. So you have to do it all over again. Which, don't let that happen. There's no reason to. I will. This time I actually will.
Good money for you.
Stick!
This is what I get.
I don't care how much money you paid. Ow. Last but not least, we're going to use Exploding Buckshot, because I made it, and I love this type of ammo, and I didn't really use it throughout the game. Again, just to give a little bit of just a little additional flavor, because I wanted to show everything off. Ow, that actually hurts. Some of Fontaine's attacks can hurt. As you see, there's a whole bunch of different splicers. If you have TK, you also have telekinesis in your option. The game does a great job of letting you fight this battle how you want to fight it. You can use telekinesis, like so. You can use incinerate. Heck, you can even use insect swarm. Let me demonstrate. Where'd Fontaine go? Sometimes I have a hard time finding Fontaine.
I'm ready for you.
Are you really? Why don't you show up then, Fontaine? 'Cause I'm definitely ready. Seriously, where'd you go? There you are. Insect swarm. Sometimes Fontaine will even be stunned by insect swarm, which is very interesting that happens.
I'm barely getting started.
No, you're done. Bye. And that's how Bioshock goes.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was.
The insects were still
what you
there.
was capable of.
Lasted a
Even
while.
that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family,
I really like that the little sisters show up and just, you know, stick him with the needle. Drain whatever's left. Just stick.
Come on!
Yeah, come on, come on. Like they said, like they told me to, stick the bad man. You know, stick it to the bad man. Something like that last episode. Yeah, get him! Stick! There we go. You can't skip this, so I'm just gonna let it play again. Hopefully you caught everything the first time, so I'm gonna kind of speak over it.
City.
And do my usual usual spill. Kind of talk about. I see they're all back there cheering because the bad man is now an angel,
And you refused it.
although more like a devil.
And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you.
You saved them,
You
which is cool.
saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them.
Now, please don't ask why there's only
Chance.
5. I'd like to think there were way more than 5, just
A
in
chance to learn.
other pods or something. I don't know.
To find love.
But I guess you didn't really want to show 20-something
To live.
little sisters, just different scenes. Again, they wanted to keep
And
it
since
short and
the
sweet,
end,
I guess.
What was your reward?
But this is really nice. I really do like it.
You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Really neat. I really hope you've enjoyed this LP. This really is a great game, honestly. It's a really great shooter. The whole plot twist is, again, one of the... It's masterfully done, and is still, to me, one of the biggest plot twists in video game history. It just... I can hearken... It's a good word, hearken. I can hearken back to that time when it first came out. You know, 7 years ago. It was, and then when it happened, when people finally got to the plot twist, nobody wanted to ruin it. It was, people would just be like, "Oh, just wait, just keep playing, just keep going." You know, nobody wanted to talk about it because it was so great that nobody wanted to ruin it. And reviewers would like step the farthest back from it, as far back as they could, be like, we're just gonna say, keep playing, and it's really cool. It was such a huge deal, and everybody would talk about it. It was great back then, and it's still great now, because even if you have the inkling that Atlas is going to betray you, you believe Ryan's like, yeah, Atlas is going to betray. Did you see all, you know, could you honestly see you saw all of that? Would you kindly? Nobody saw that. Until you get into that room and you see "would you kindly" on the wall. Now, I played it off just to give you even more of a shock. I hope that worked, by the way. I hope I did a good job of that, because I really wanted to keep it hidden as long as possible, even though you saw Would You Kindly that I kind of played it off just so you get even more. But if you don't listen to those recordings, you just see the Would You Kindly and run right into the room and have Ryan talk about it. The flashback, would you kindly, would you kindly, would you kindly, would you kindly, you know, all throughout the game. You know, it just flashes so you can hear it over and over. And then you find out he's Frank Fontaine and that he's taken over Rapture with that key. Just amazing. It's so well done. I can't give it enough credit. Because, like I said, you may have figured out one piece of it, like Atlas is going to betray you, but more than likely you did not get all of that. That you just didn't, you know, put it all together. And I can't remember anybody that really did. And if they did, I think they were lying. Because it's so well hidden. You wouldn't think, would you kindly. Again, the ending, I wish there was more. There was more to it. I would have liked a lengthened out version. I don't know what you would have put in it. I'm sure they could have found something. For such a great game with that excellent plot twist and so much story hidden in the logs, and you could really find out about Rapture and the characters. To just have that small ending is, I wouldn't say disappointing. I just wish it was longer. Because it's still well done. It's short, sweet, to the point. You get that, and the bad ending is just as short, sweet, and to the point. But, again, I really hope you enjoyed this LP. This is the first one that I've done that wasn't an RPG or a strategy game. Which are really, really my staples, especially the RPG. I haven't done a strategy game in a while. But to kind of see me, you know, do something different. This is a shooter. It does still have some RPG elements. Just about everything does these days. And even back then, everybody would pull some RPG elements into their game. But I do hope you enjoyed seeing me play something different. I like to think I'm a good shot. Yeah, I'm no MLG Pro Call of Duty person. I don't like MLG, but I'm no, you know, sharpshooter like some of those guys that have excellent skills at shooters. But I like to think I'm a good shot and that I can, you know, show off that I can play something other than RPGs. That I'm a good gamer just in general. Now that may blow up in my face with the next project because it can be unforgiving, especially with how I'm going to be giving it a try, because I've not done it this way. So I hope you enjoy that. We'll get to that. That'll be the LP that takes over Bioshock's spot. I'm glad I got to show off really the ways you can fight Atlas. There's so many other ways you can fight him. Don't think there's just those kind of three. The third one's really general. But I just wanted to show off those two ways that you can use the wrench, use the electric gel. All in all, a great game, Bioshock. We will bid it adieu, and next time will be the start of another LP. Again, not an RPG. That's what's going to be in this, I guess you could say, slot. This project slot will be non-RPGs. So I'm going to try to keep it that way. Just other things that show you my different gaming aspects. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this LP. I know I enjoyed going through Bioshock again. Until next time, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.